Alright, so there's a new looter shooter out that's gaining a lot of popularity pretty quickly. It's called the first Descendant. It's a third-person shooter, and it looks a lot like another game that is getting popular right now called Synced. I'm gonna try that next, but I went ahead and tried this title out. I was not expecting much, to be honest. I thought it looked pretty run-of-the-mill. It looked pretty generic, almost like a mobile game turned PC. But I started to hear good things about it, so I wanted to see for myself what the fuss is about. And I gotta say that I was really pleasantly surprised by how addicting the game is. It starts you out pretty quickly and gets you into the action. You don't sit in menus, you don't have to read a lot of dialogue, and it already kind of expects that you played games like this. So it felt natural to just pick it up and just get into it right away. Yeah, it doesn't hesitate to throw you right in the fire and get you into the action, which is what I think people want these days. So, you know, like I said on the surface, it kind of looked like a generic shooter game to me, and I wasn't that interested in trying it initially. However, after the first run through, I came back to it and played a couple hours actually. So I think there are a couple reasons for that. Like I mentioned earlier, they don't make you wait to get into the action. They assume that you've already played games like this, so they just throw you right in, and that makes you feel like you're moving along and making progress very quickly in the game. And they do a good job of breaking up the progression of the game and allowing you to progress as a whole. Earlier I said it kind of looks like a mobile game, and it sort of is. It's kind of like the ultimate mobile game with good mechanics, good graphics, good sound. But it breaks the progression of the introduction into little tidbits that keep you engaged and make you want to keep progressing and playing and blasting away these monsters. Second, this is a shooting game, so the shooting mechanics better be good. The guns look cool, the animations are great, the audio is... I think the audio is what makes the gunplay so good. It really feels like you're making an impact with every weapon, and every individual weapon feels different and makes an impact in a different way, and that makes it fun to switch up and use the different weapons. For me, it almost took me back to the original Halo days when it was just super satisfying to take on enemy after enemy after enemy and just keep running into new areas so that you could just keep blasting away. And that's how I feel with this title. Something about the combination of how they put everything together, the graphics, the sound, the animation, it kept me engaged the whole way. It felt like I was progressing. It felt familiar and new at the same time. So I've been kind of looking for a new multiplayer game to start playing with friends more, and this seems like it would be really fun to play with a group of friends. It was just a refreshing thing to get something new, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I encourage you guys to try it. It's free to play. It's in beta right now, and I think it's definitely worth the download. So if you guys download it, let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll have some benchmarks up soon.